So, after some prayer and some meditation, after 25 years of just poisonings and mold and over medications and falls and not able to walk, move my limbs, and just total destruction of my health issues, and other people's choices that affect my health, after years of this, we have an incident right now. I've spent 6 to 7 years with water coming in, getting sick from the landlord's neglect of property. Now, he was given plenty of time before we even moved in to fix this. If he played a game to try to do this legally or not. There's a hate crime involved. There's so much more involved. There's verbal abuse on an 84-year-old from years ago. There's slips, lights out. There's so much compiled in this case. If I have to wander the woods, falling down, getting hurt, if people manipulate, lie, twist, if my civil and human rights are violated and taken away, if my disabilities are totally violated, if my person is violated, like somebody puts their hands on me to rape me or hurt me, I will not be able to keep my mental health together. No way. I can't take any more of this. No way. Now, if I do get actual rights as a human being, if I actually do get people looking at the footage, if I don't have to wander through the woods, if I'm not being thrown out of shelters because I had to go to the emergency room or because I'm disabled, then I think I can easily hold it together with Jesus on my side. I even think I can hold it together maybe if I'm just not being violated. But if I'm crawling through the woods, if I'm being violated, thrown out of shelters because of nothing I can control, I mean, like, if the hospital doesn't want to give me paperwork with what they did, it's not like I can force them to give me their paperwork. If they did something like gave me Ativan for a seizure, and then they refuse to give me the paperwork for 30 days, I have no control over that but going back to the emergency room. That's all I can do. But if these things happen and I have to live outside again, or if all my clothing gets cut off of me and all my belongings get stolen from me, and I have to walk through the streets and the woods and in the shelters with nothing but a gurney, I don't think I can take this. No, I already did all that. I already been there. I did that. I worked hard. I did what I was supposed to. So I won't be able to handle that. I mean, I'll still have Jesus on my side and he'll still give me strength. But that doesn't mean a wheelchair is going to pop from heaven and appear in the middle of the street for you. It doesn't mean that the ambulance people in the hospital is going to give you the stuff you need. It doesn't mean that you're going to be able to talk again. I might lose the ability to walk and talk for the rest of my life. I've already lost the ability to walk and talk properly for the rest of my life. If I'm not sitting down, there are many times I can't talk at all. So, yeah, I can't talk properly for the rest of my life. I can't walk properly for the rest of my life, and it's getting worse year to year. And this was done to me. Keep that in mind. At age 7, this was done to me. This mold that's getting me sick, giving me hiccups when I get too close, making me vomit when I close the windows. Even when I don't close the windows, we still vomit. It's really bad. We get dizzy, very sick, and the landlord's known about this before we even moved in. There is a lot that can be done. This building can be shut down. There's code enforcement. There's federal laws. There's property damage involved. There's our property. We had a lease that was broken. We had him play games with the 84-year-old, mental games. We had him screaming, verbally assaulting a 84-year-old and me multiple times in the last 4 years. We now have a hate crime where he spread hate, verbally assaulted, and on top of that, on camera, committed a physical assault, all over a legal document that was being handed to him that he's trying to play games with. I can't take these games. I can't take people being dishonest and trying to get away with just complete crimes. I just can't do it. I mean, there are people sitting in prison for selling some pot or getting caught with their dope for the day. Meanwhile, you got wealthy people lying and manipulating and killing people with their properties and their decisions. You got people coming out with lead poisoned toys, and you got people putting shit in pills. You got big pharma trying to twist words around to get people hooked on drugs. And we're worried about the guy with the little tiny bit in his pocket. We're worried about the guy selling pot. We're worried about the like the jaywalkers and the thieves. We're looking for those people. Meanwhile, we got landlords killing off old people, getting children sick, and literally beating on disabled men and women. That's wrong. Well, I shouldn't say men and women. I mean, it could be either. I'm just trying not to discriminate. But yeah, I'm a man, and I have camera footage of him throwing me to the ground and beating me just for handing him a legal document on an 84-year-old's behalf. And he was trying to avoid the statement, and he just tried to verbally assault and intimidate money out of the 84-year-old as well, to the point where I had to step in and remind my roommate that this paper in my hand is from him. This is so messed up. So messed up. So illegal. So illegal. I mean, these people are having their rights taken away. We got water coming in on multiple apartments over here. We got people getting sick for years. We got multiple reports going back like at least 8 years of lights, no salt, people falling, verbal assaults, yelling, all different types of infestations, mold damage, rot damage. I mean, property damage, physical damage to your person, hate crimes, verbal assault, physical assault from the landlords, physical and verbal assaults from his maintenance who he's paying, who he has goons. I'm not even kidding. Our landlord has goons that he'll send out like little mafia people. He has his own goons. That's how bad it is.